What the fuck is up, everybody, man? Back on the Florida State tip. So, man, keep letting these people interrupt what I have going on today. I don't know why I keep doing that. Anyways, yeah, man, back to Florida State, man. They've been on a run. Yes, I'm holding my chain up, man, because we're leveling up around here. Anyways, Florida State back on the run. You know what I'm saying? So, glad to see them doing big things again this season, man. Back to a winning team. Mike Norvell with the 180 with the squad. Can't be too mad at him, man. He's doing a good job for the squad over there, man. Shout out to the ACC over as a conference, doing big things. Clemson sitting up at the top of the rankings. Cincinnati guys, other good squads coming into this season. NC State with, you know what I mean, a lot of firepower to go ahead and compete with those SEC boys, man. You can't let them take over the whole gang, you know. Anyways, yeah, we're back to that. Like I said, this week has been crazy, man. I've been working like crazy. Feeling a little tired, man. Feeling a little tired. Just want to gotta keep the lights on though. And that's one of the toughest parts out running a podcast is finding the time to do it, man. Like, it's not like my forefront right now. Hopefully one day, man, I can put all my focus and energy into doing this, but right now, man, I gotta get up early and pack a lunch like the rest of us. So shout out to all my blue collar workers out there, man, punching in them 9 to 5, even longer than 9 to 5 and 10, 12-hour days, man. You know, just trying to keep the lights on and the family fed. You guys are what keeps America running, man. You know, it keeps everybody going smoothly. All right, man, getting into it. Man, excited about the World Series today, man. Game 3, Philly stole one. Houston, what can they do to fight back? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's going to be a really tough one to figure out, man. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs in this series. Obviously, we can tell. I mean, just by the first couple games. Got a little sinus infection. I'm sorry again, but yeah. So, yeah. The energy of the World Series this year has just been unmatched, man. I feel like the first game, when I turn the first game on, I'm just like looking at the TV like, wow, man, I can really feel this energy coming on, man. And that's what America needs with baseball, man. They need that hype. They need that. Let's go, man. It's that riled up feeling like how football and basketball brings every year in, year out. You know, obviously there's a big market in baseball, man. People are playing. People are, you know, signing their kids up, man. People are buying jerseys. People are going to games. So there's a big market in there for everybody to enjoy. So, man, why not bring that intensity, man, back to the game? The crowd was in it Monday. Crowd was in it Tuesday. Obviously, those people in Houston are really big fans of the Astros, and they really want them to, you know what I mean, come out with the pennant this year. Shout out to Philly, though, man. Not a run-over team. Really keeping the gears tight, man, and keeping it moving forward. Stealing one, man. Obviously, that was huge, not having the home field. But, man, if they can really close this one out, it'd be a surprise. Even with Houston, man, with all the baseball cheating scandal that they had last year and all the crazy stuff that they've been dealing with as an organization since that happened. To get back to the big game, man, just goes to show that it never was about the cheating. It was just because they had a good team. So excited to see how the series unfolds and what we can and be able to talk about it in the coming weeks. Yeah, so that being said, man, welcome back to Level Up Sports Podcast, man, the #1 sports podcast for you guys. All facts, no crap, man. That was a little opening segment about the MLB, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into the NFL recap segment of the show. So we're going to go ahead and get these NFL scores played out to you, man. We can talk some stats, man. We can talk some players. We can talk some controversies, man. We can talk about the good. We can talk about the bad. We can do whatever we want here at Level Up, man. But one thing about us, we're bringing the facts, man. We're bringing the facts. And opinions are listened and heard of as they go. So we're gonna run it back, man. All right, starting off with our big Thursday night loss to the Buccaneers, man. Coming in Oh, man, 27-22, man. What a tough loss, man. That was a fight back game for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Tom Brady in that game just can't seem to get it going and getting it together. So, looking to see what they got coming in a few weeks. Good thing the NFC South this year is looking really, really iffy. So they have a chance to go ahead and bounce back and really run away with the division the way the other teams have been playing. That being said, going into these next games, man, shout out to the Minnesota Vikings, guys. They've always been right there. Just couldn't close out a few key games last season, man, to really get the record up there for them to go ahead and get into the playoffs and do what they had to do. This year coming out strong, coming out 6-1 and taking out a Cardinals team that really just ain't really had it, man. Man, it sucks to see Kyler Murray going through a rut like that. What are you gonna do though, bro? Stay off Call of Duty, right? That's what they say. So they say, don't shoot me, Kyler Murray. I'm just out here just trying to make a living like you too, brother. All right, man. Vikings take that one, 34-26, man. Texans coming in slow once again, man. When are the Texans really going to get it together over there in Houston and spend some money on some players, man, and get that team into something? I feel like you never, ever have to know about the Texans until it's time to figure out what the score was of their game. Can't hold on against the Titans, man. It's coming out strong here, 5-2, 17-10 that score. Giants game, man, big loss, man. Special teams really shot them in the foot. Giants coming out with a 180. Dabble got that team coming out strong, so that's good. Seahawks in that game, 27-13. They come out with the W at home, moving on to 5-3 on the year. Geno Smith putting the team on his back. Gotta love that stuff, man. Loving seeing exciting plays for those good guys, man. 49ers steamrolled the Rams. Christian McCaffrey, passing touchdown, receiving touchdown, and a rushing touchdown. Went with the hat trick on them boys. Reigning champs, man. Starting off with a slow start, 3-4. They lose, man, 31-14. Commanders and Colts, man. Commanders on a big comeback, man. 17-16. Not two teams I feel are not too exciting to watch. But nonetheless, man, they're part of the league, man. We're going to show love and shout out to Indianapolis and Washington. Packers take another big L, man. Big L with Aaron Rodgers, man. What do you think, man? I mean, me personally, I think Aaron Rodgers needs to go ahead and walk away from the game. It's a different kind of game now. It's the game of the running quarterback, so to speak, or the agile, mobile quarterback, should I speak. It's hard to think about. In the last couple of years that like all the greats that like I grew up with, you know, your Peyton Mannings, your Drew Breeses, Phillip Rivers, your Brett Favres, man. These 8-1 quarterbacks, man, that are just leaving the game, you know. Now you got your Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers still holding on. But, you know, the game's changed, man. You got your Lamar Jacksons now, your Josh Allens, your Patrick Mahomes, your Daniel Jones, you know, your real electrifying, agile quarterback that can really move around in the pocket. And it seems like Aaron Rodgers and unfortunately, Tom Brady have outgrown that style, have outgrown their style of play in the NFL, and it's starting to reflect now as the years go on. These younger guys, faster and stronger, are coming in and really playing lights out ball. So, yeah, me personally, man, Rodgers, Brady, man, take a break, man. Take a chill pill. Get out of there, man. Save your body. Go ahead, man. Enjoy your fam. Sorry, shout out to Tom Brady, man. Not going to be able to do that. But I do say this. Sorry, guys. I had to go to work. They got pain on my hands. You're the GOAT, Tom. You got nothing to prove to nobody else. You got to keep on doing you, man. You got to keep on providing, you know what I mean? And instead of trying to provide so much for the game, playing, let's try to provide to the game in other ways, you know what I mean? There's a lot of young players out there who can use a mentor like you, or just your opinion on a lot of things to lead them in the right direction. So shout out, man. Let me hear if you want to see Tom, man. Go ahead and put in some work out for the younger guys and really show them the ropes. Man, week 8 of football, though, man. What a week it was. Fun week once again, man. Football this year has been great, so glad to be hearing about all that, man. let's go ahead, man, and shake things up, man, and go ahead and move into a whole nother sport, man. We're talking about the NBA, National Basketball Association. Swish. We're going to start it off, man, with a little LeBron segment, man. You know we got to keep LeBron in the mix, one of the greatest of all times, man. The big face of the NBA for many, many years. 4-time NBA champion, you know, just not coming out strong this year with the Lakers, man. The Lakers as a team are just really, really coming out sluggish. Almost like they really don't care, or they really don't want it to be done or something like that. I don't know. I just hate to see an organization like that, you know, especially with the other strong teams in the West, like Golden State and Dallas, and you know they just really, these teams are out here to just like prove a point every week. So we got to figure out what the formula is for them, because I mean, haven't won a game about 6-7 games in, depending on who you are as a team, man. And it makes it kind of tough, dude. It makes it kind of tough for a team to fight back after you start the season with such low velocity, especially with the players that they have. So, man, me as a LeBron fan myself, I'd like to see him bounce back, and the Lakers go ahead and finally click together, man, and get things rolling, man. Start dropping shots, man. You know, start getting the big plays, and carry the team to a better place, man. So yeah, man. So I guess right now we go ahead and get into the power rankings, man, for the NBA power rankings. You already know who's sitting at the top of that list right there, man, and that's gonna be your boy Giannis and them and the Milwaukee Bucks. Wow, man, sitting at the #1 spot. Obviously, you can't shake the fate. You know what I mean? Like 5-0, the record don't lie. You know, and the last couple years and the stats and the success that Milwaukee Bucks have had in the last few years is undeniable. What a turnaround it's been for them in the last few years, winning a championship and heading back to deep into the playoffs each and every year since. So excited to see how they finish the year. Obviously, if they can stay healthy, man, there's big things in store. A few games for them coming up. They got 2 at Detroit, 1 at Minnesota, and their first OKC coming up soon. So look forward to some of those games right there. Most likely to take those. Coming in at #2 is Devin Booker, man, and the Phoenix Suns really coming together the last couple years. Had a couple tough breaks the last couple years, but really getting it together. They're starting off the year 5-1 right now. Dude, like, they are really clicking on all cylinders, scoring points, man, blocking shots. So it's good to see them coming out with that. You know, the Suns are streaking again in their six game homestand. It's actually the longest of the season. It concludes this week. So the 2 games against the Blazers that they got coming up, they could actually be probably without Damian Lillard, this is like an A1 matchup right now. The Blazers are on this list also, so that's going to be a good matchup. But without Damian Lillard, what can Portland do? I want to see your opinion down in the comments. Let me know. So going in at #3, Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a surprise, man. Had the last couple rough years. Finally bouncing back, getting back to a winning team, man. They haven't had a good point guard since their second quarter of their first game. You know what I mean? They're coming in with the injury, but yeah, they got their first signature win in Boston on Friday. And they're the 2 most used lineups. I mean, you got Donovan Mitchell, man, a seasoned vet, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen, a couple of those guys, Dean Wade, you know. And seeing those guys out there perform well together is always a good thing. You like seeing Cleveland get back to where they were without LeBron, you know, just to show that, like, Cleveland has always been a good team and not just a flag that LeBron gets to wave around, you know what I'm saying? They got a couple good, decent games coming up. They got Boston, Detroit, and they got LA Lakers, man. So LeBron with the another reunion with Cleveland there. Going to number 4, like I said, we got Portland on the list, man. They are here to stay, man. Without Damian Lillard, man, it's going to be a tough run with them coming up. But for the 5-1 start, obviously they have the cast around them to keep them going. So let's see what they can do as the season goes on. Shout out to them coming in at 5-1. With the season start number 4 on the list. They got Memphis, and like I said, they got 2 at Phoenix. So excited to watch those Phoenix games, man. I'm really excited too. And then for coming up 5 on the list, man, a team that literally just picked up where they left off at. Coming up short in the NBA Finals last year, but the Boston Celtics coming out strong this year. Starting off 5-1, and we're excited to see Jaylen Brown and them boys back to get back to business, man. Tough loss for the coach this year. Tough loss for the coach, man. You know, you can't blame the man for trying to get some. But other than that, I mean, there's rules to the game, man. There's rules to the organization, and sometimes you just got to follow those rules. So tell me how you feel about that stuff down in the comments also. But they got a few tough games coming up, man. They got Cleveland, Chicago, and then they're at Cleveland, and they're home versus Chicago, and then they have to go on the road versus the Knicks. Three pretty decent games you're going to have to bring to business with. That Cleveland game is something that we're all want to watch, and a big one in the East. So go ahead and put that one down on your calendar, because that's going to be a good one for sure. Really a good test for Cleveland to see where they stand as a team overall. So I'm excited to see that one for sure. Okay, so how do we get out of that? Well, that's all we got for this week's episode, man. I'm glad you guys tuned in, man. Way to pay attention, guys. We're going to come every week. We're going to bring the facts. We're going to bring you the breakdowns, scores, live stats, man. We're going to talk about the ins and the outs, dude. The controversies. We're going to talk about all of that. But you know, it's most important now, we're sports number one, sports first one, because over here at Leveling Up, we're going to level up that sports knowledge every week, man. So just stay tuned with us. My name is Jesse, and this has been our first episode of Level Up Sports Podcast.